Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, as WWE Basics Week continues here on the channel, we are checking out now babyface Dominik Mysterio. Welcome to the toy review. It's time to get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, master of all the multiverses. And the reason why Drew McIntyre wants to give me a Claymore, Cody Rhodes wants to give me the Cody Cutter, and Roman Reigns just wants to Superman punch me in the next time zone. I'm not sorry for it, and you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and on this episode, we're checking out the babyface version of Dominik Mysterio. Long before he became a part of the Judgment Day, and also started calling himself Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Anyways, if you look at this basic figure, his face, and you looked at the face that he's currently got on his Dirty Dom figure and stuff, they really look totally different for some reason. I don't know. Other than they try to do the whole mustache thing going on. I just don't know. Anyways, it's basically the same thing as the Roman Reigns package and stuff. In fact, it's the same on all packages and stuff. It'll give you the freaking rundown of what their stats are, their finishing moves and stuff, and who's all left in the line. So, let's get going with this. And again, we're not concerned with the card or the packaging. So, just take this, just like so. Zing, 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 zing. Just like that. Pull him out of there. And finish taking this plastic off of here. There we go. And we're done with that. Toss that in there. Again, show you near the package point here and stuff. And popping him out of the package. We're done with that. Goodbye to that. And here he is, babyface Dominik Mysterio. Now, unlike Roman Reigns here and stuff, this one's got some boot swivel. Look at this. That boy got some boot swivel. And his feet articulation has no pin joint here and stuff. So no ankle swivel this time. Alright. He does have it where you can turn his body around all the way. Ab crunch is non-existent. Butterfly joint in the elbow. In the shoulder. So it allows him to give him a little leeway, but not a lot. Like this to this to this. His arm can go up about that far. Back down. 360. Up there to the elbow. That's as far as the elbow will go. Wrist articulation. And again, the attention to detail here. Look at these tattoos. It's almost like lifelike, you know? I'm like, damn, bro. Okay. Even on this side, they show these tattoos so great on a freaking figure that cost only $12. So it's like, wow, bro. Now, head articulation, he can look up about that far, only down about that far. Once again, ball joint. Put it back on the ball joint. There you go. Readjust that head. There we go. Now he's nice and tight again. He can only look about that far to that far because it can't go 360 unless you lift the chin up a little more and stuff, but the ball joint won't go back any further than that. So that's how limited it is. Now in the case of his, like I said, no ab crunch and stuff. Now we already know there's boot swivel. How far back can the leg kick? Only about that far. Again, no double pin joint in there and stuff, so you can't freaking push the leg up any further to like do a back kick or anything like that. And like I said, no ankle articulation, just boot swivel. So that's interesting too. And again, no leg swivel. So there you go. Now let's see how he stands, because he looks like he's standing a little bit on the awkward side. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to mention too. Unlike the Elite and Ultimate versions of these figures and stuff that cost around $20-some, $30-some, okay, there is no spreading of the legs apart. You can't spread the legs apart. So that's how basic this figure is, okay? And there you go. Now there's babyface Dominik Mysterio. Now, how's he stack up with Roman Reigns here? Kind of interesting, because look at how there's a height difference in them and stuff. For a basic figure, it's kind of weird how that stands like that. Maybe Dominik was a little taller in his boots, or it's because Roman's in his normal tennis shoes, or whatever you want to call them. Don't know. Anyways, we're going to put that out of the way now. Get him back over there. And close up this review. So, this Adventurous ones, again, is the same debacle as the others, okay, that we'll be talking about. The price range, $11.99 per figure. Basic, meaning that there's nothing else to them. They do have the elbow articulation, wrist swivel, and the frickin' joint swivel where they can turn around, you know, turn the body, the torso around 360, if you will, and stuff. No spreading of the legs, so there's no pin joints inside or ball joints inside the leg areas where you can spread them apart like he's doing a hike and a kick between two of them and stuff like that. You know, no, none of that. And head articulation's very limited with this one because of the collar that's up there on his ring attire. Anyways, again, this is another one that sits back and everyone sits back and says, is it worth $12 to begin with, or is it worth more if I pay, or is it more worth the lines of maybe $8 a figure? Anyways, my thoughts on it already with Roman Reigns like that, I said, if you're buying these for your son or daughter and stuff, or both, you know, your son and daughter, and you're buying these basic figures because you're worried about small parts and stuff, because a lot of times there are littler children out there that want to play with the wrestling figures that mommy and daddy have and stuff, or their big brothers and sisters have and stuff, and you're worried about those small parts. There are none, so you don't got to worry about that. So if you're basically buying it for your kid that's a smaller child and they want to play with this and stuff, then it's perfect for them. Collectors wise, it's still perfect and stuff, but at the same time, collectors like to get out there and grab the bigger figures, you know, the ones that are around $20-some a piece, or the ultimates that are around $30-some a piece. Anyways, to me, I think it's pretty worth it, and plus with the ball joint on the head area and stuff, you can literally pop the head off, take it and put it on another body if you want to and stuff. Like say, okay, you're gonna turn Dirty Dom into frickin' Babyface Dom and put it on that torso instead. Anyways, there's always possibilities to do everything, and you never know how it'll all work unless you try. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we've still got going on in 2025. There's always more on the way, and you don't want to miss out by hitting, so you make sure to hit the bell and set it to all. And if you want to be a part of our Road to 1K giveaway that's going on right now, we're trying to make it there by December 31st. And if we do, we're going to give away a $100 gift card of the winner's choice. But if we don't make it by that date and stuff, no issues. We're still holding that giveaway, end of the year giveaway, on December 31st. If we can make it, if we make it to the 1K by December 31st, then we'll do the bigger giveaway. If not, then we got something else in mind. You'll just have to stay tuned to the channel to hear more details when we talk about it in December. Anyways, until the next one, Adventurous Ones, peace out. May the force be with all of you. Nevertheless, may you all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And please, for the love of God, be smart out there and don't listen to stupid people or don't do stupid shit that's going to get your family hurt. Or even worse, 6 feet in the ground forever, okay? You got brains in your head, use them. And listen to that voice in your head that says, you're doing something stupid. Listen to it and say, okay, I'm not going to do something stupid. I'm going to go home to the people I love and care about. Yeah, go home to those people. Okay? And every single chance you have, let them know how much you love and care for them in return, okay? Because there are no second chances in life. You take every single one while you got them. Because you never know. One day you'll walk out that door and you might regret everything. You might say, okay, I'll just tell them I love them and stuff when I get home and everything. You get that fucking chance while you got it. You better take it while you have it. Anyways, until then, take care. God bless to every single one of you out there. Please remain safe. And we'll see you all later.